Okay, so the guy who attacked Dave Chappelle is talking to the New York Post out of jail. Let's get at it. My name is Nathan Laurie. If you are new here, we talk about the law and the facts. If you're about that life, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel.
Pretty good.
All right, so this guy attacked Dave Chappelle. People didn't know what he got, like, pretty roughed up after it happened. And the New York Post has done a jailhouse interview with this guy. So let's read it. Accused Dave Chappelle attacker Isaiah Lee reveals why he tackled comedian. All right, let's see it. Los Angeles. Man accused of attacking Dave Chappelle said he was triggered by the comedian's jokes about the LGBTQ community and homelessness, as he insisted he never wanted to harm the funny man. So he went super woke. From what I remember reading before, they were saying he was a Trump supporter. Now all of a sudden,
Lee is also a Trump supporter. Lee has another song defending former President Donald Trump with lyrics that include MAGA my N-word. And the open-ended question, why is everybody always hating on my president? It was not immediately clear if those pro-Trump sentiments played a role in fueling this attack on Chappelle Tuesday night, but law enforcement officials investigating the case are likely exploring that possibility. Chappelle, for his part, has made no secret of his disdain for Donald Trump. Well, look at that. Jessica, what are your thoughts here?
Whatever. Let's go on. In an exclusive jailhouse interview, Isaiah Lee told the New York Post that Chappelle should be more sensitive when it comes to the jokes he cracks. I identify as bisexual. I wanted him to know what he said was triggering. That's why you run on stage and tackle him. Lee said Saturday at the Twin Towers Correctional Facility in Los Angeles, dressed in brown jail garb and sporting a sling for his broken right arm. They beat him up pretty bad. I wanted him to know that next time he should consider first running his material by people it could affect. So Lee said he expected to have a good time at the May 3 Netflix is a Joke show, but he grew angry and frustrated as Chappelle joked about his prior controversies with the LGBTQ community, as well as homelessness. I'm also a single dad and my son is 5, said Lee, 23, who at one point was homeless himself. It is a struggle and I wanted Dave to know it's not a joke. He said his breaking point came when another comedian in the show's lineup made a crude joke about pedos, which Lee said dredged up memories of his own blank as a teen. There he is in counting. The stunning takedown at the Hollywood Bowl was caught on camera, showing Lee charging at Chappelle on stage, knocking him over, and fleeing before security grabs him. It was a trans man, Chappelle, who was not injured, joked to the crowd right after the attack. It was a trans man. Chappelle is funny. Lee admitted that he was carrying a replica handgun with a retractable knife inside on the night of the alleged attack, but claimed he didn't have the weapon out when he charged the stage. So this is him on top of a police car. Yeah. The wannabe rapper who goes by No Name Trapper and once put out a song about the Emmy award-winning comic said he always carries a weapon for protection because he is also a minor celebrity. So he's got to protect himself. The young dad, who was roughed up in the incident, is facing 4 misdemeanor counts, including battery and possession of a deadly weapon with intent to assault. He's got some serious charges. But they're misdemeanors, so he should be all right. They spat on, so this is what he said. They spat on me and twisted me as if it were on purpose. He said of the security guards who left him with a broken arm and 2 black eyes. Well, you did jump on stage with a fake gun and knife. You're gonna get your behind beat. It's Dave Chappelle's show. you didn't expect to get out there unscathed, especially jumping across the barricade. So I don't know what this guy thought was going to happen, but that's not something that's going to go over well. You're going. It's a Dave Chappelle show, so yeah, it's not going to go over well. Lee told the Post that he was blanked at 17 while under the care of the Department of Children and Family Services in Los Angeles. He also said he was in the process of trying to secure a place to live before he was nabbed in the Hollywood brawl debacle. Asked about reports that he suffers from mental health issues, Lee said they were wrong and inaccurate. His lawyer, however, said he is receiving mental health services. So his legal thing is he's crazy. He's telling the Post, I'm sane. And his lawyer's like, yo, he's got mental health service. He's receiving mental health services. You put it together. The viral incident has also led to more criminal charges against Lee. He was charged on Thursday with stabbing his roommate last year. The victim in the case identified Lee as his alleged attacker when the Chappelle incident went viral, prosecutors said. So he stabbed somebody. That guy sees the viral video and says, that's the guy that stabbed me. So now he's got probably attempted murder charges. It was pretty much done, Lee said about the criminal case involving Chappelle. Here he is again. But it went from me probably only doing 6 months in jail and having to do community service and living in a transitional home to probably 15 or more years in jail, he added, shaking his head. My son will be big by the time I get out. That's what happens when you stab people, allegedly. Still, he said he doesn't regret what happened because he saw it as an opportunity to speak out about homelessness, LGBT rights, and child sex abuse topics that often serve as fodder for comedians. So you attack a comedian to bring awareness to homelessness, LGBTQ rights, and sexual abuse. No, that's not how this goes. You don't attack people to bring awareness. That's not how that works. This is where the whole violence comes from, right? I don't like what you say, so I'm going to attack you and say I'm doing it for a good cause. Chappelle drew heat last year over his Netflix special, The Closer. I watched it. It was pretty good. I think you should watch it. In which he jokes about transgendered women and defends controversial comments from author J.K. Rowling and rapper DaBaby about the gay and trans communities. In the special, the outspoken comic cracks that he's joining Rowland and Team TERF, an acronym for trans exclusionary radical feminists, while slamming critics of DaBaby. A lot of the LGBTQ community doesn't know DaBaby's history. He's a wild guy. He once shot a blank with the hard ER too and killed him in Walmart. Oh, this is true. Google it. Nothing bad happened to his career, however, Chappelle says. Then quips, do you see where I'm going with this? In our country, you can shoot and kill someone, but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings. It's still funny. I'm sorry, guys. That joke is funny. This is this clown tackling him for homeless rights and child abuse and LGBTQ plus thing with the knife in his pocket. All right. After the alleged attack, Lee said Chappelle asked him backstage at the Hollywood brawl why he did it. I told him my mother and grandmother, who fought for his civil rights to be able to speak, would be upset at all the things he said, Lee recalled. But Chappelle allegedly retorted, now your story will die with you, son. Like a Bob villain. Your story will die with you, son. Oh, that's cold. But he's wrong, Lee insisted to the Post writer. I'm sitting here talking to you about it. So that's why he gave the interview. He doesn't want his story to die with him. A rep for Chappelle did not return a request for comment, and Netflix spokesman declined to comment on the record, but referred the Post to the company's earlier statements that say, for instance, we care deeply about the safety of creators, and we strongly defend the right of stand-up comedians to perform on stage without fear of violence. End quote. So, here is our boy. Do you think this all makes sense? Aspiring rapper jumps on stage, tackles Dave Chappelle, says he's doing it for LGBTQ plus rights. I think your story is full of crap. I think you were trying to get some fame. You did this, and now you say I'm doing it for LGBT rights and child stuff, and he thinks that people will support him. Well, we'll see. Because I don't think anybody is supporting someone running on stage and attacking people. And the fact that you stabbed someone in the past shows that you probably have a mental issue. Want to bring awareness to this, and so I can attack somebody on stage with a knife in my pocket and a fake gun. No, that's not the way it goes. Let me know in the comment section how you feel. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'm out of here. Peace.